Giving an AI agent access to a live page sounds simple in theory, but trust me, it's not. You need a browser, you need a session manager, you need a state management, you need all sorts of fun stuff like web application firewall, bypassing, CAPTCHA solving, and I don't know, like a bunch of things. And now with Steel component for Convex, you can build full-fledged apps to do and solve any sorts of automation or browsing needs or whatever. So let's fire our favorite agent, but before that, let's create a new Convex project and let's go with defaults, no authentication. This will take a minute or a second. The next step would be basically to go, let's pre-install something so we don't bother the agent. We are here installing Steel component, we are installing agent component from Convex and also AI SDK, so we can use OpenAI. And we'll also use Tailwind, so let's install Tailwind. Next step, we start our agent, and basically, let's give it a prompt. Here, you can see I'm giving it a component page which you can open and preview. If we just delete this and go to Steel, you will see Steel browser Convex component. We are now part of the directory and you can easily go through this. You can use this prompt. I use the variation of it, and you have seen, like, if you do this, your agent will be very much happy because it will be fed with a high quality markdown. And I already have some pre-written stuff, so let's go through this and let's speedrun it. I will also run this recording faster because we are seeing that today traffic is relatively slow. These tokens numbers are just like very much on the slow side. So here I'm instructing it to create a tailwind with white, dark only, our favorite yellow accent color, and instructing it a bit like we need spinners, we need input fields and stuff like that. Agent could solve this on its own, but I already prepared it, so it will be more expected outcome, less random, and hopefully we will need to fix less. Okay, clean build. Let's give it the next prompt, but we are now seeing like Tailwind is done, spinner, markdown components for rendering markdown and stuff like that. We need also to build a scrapeCache, so we can easily store long articles. We are like instructing it a little bit around schema here. And the next big push would be to create an agent that will scrape and perform some actions. The whole integration is one tool, scrapePage. When the user mentions an URL or a link, the model calls it on its own, so it will call scrapePage. It will get the content of the page. It will go through long articles and chunk them into smaller pieces, and it will cache them per user, so you can also have multi-tenant kind of application, which gives you an idea that you can build all sorts of services and products on top of this. This is what I have just been sharing with you. We will use OpenAI GPT 5.4 Mini. It's a terrific model. It's very cost efficient and relatively smart. So yeah, we are again sharing the same links just to be on the safe side, because also agent loves to check. The next step would be to figure out the chat interface and the streaming, because we want to see the streaming chat. So we can see agent is now solving chunking and scraping. It will do 25k char chunks. It's doing type check now. The next push is obviously a chat interface. I have prepared this prompt. So every chat will have its owner. Okay, so now that it's done, let's give it a final prompt because I need a two-pane chat screen, instructing it a bit about the whole grid thing, and we'll have two hard-coded tenants, Alice and Bob. So yeah, dark only, minimal, no mistakes. So while this is running, let's run npx convex dev, and we will need to set it up. We will create a new project, chat with page 2 because I have already one. Let's go with local project. Let's use the old AI help that we can get. It's setting up stuff. This should be ready. Okay, it started working on the last prompt. Let's go the easy way. The agent should run it. This is a great way with agents. When they are running their own stuff, they can observe the errors and fix them directly. Cool, and now you can see how it looks like. We can just hit it with steal Wikipedia page and see how it fetches the page. And now you can see the whole page here. We can chat with it, tell me more about carbon steel. So this is essentially RAG. It's fetching this and using it as a content for giving you answers using GPT 5.4 mini. And imagine all sorts of application can build on top of it, especially this like multi-tenant approach. You can give it a bunch of stuff. I'm very much interested in this article, but I will never read it. And let's see, what's the sentiment on AI? This was a challenge. It's a huge page. It has a JavaScript. It has a Vercel firewall, which we bypassed. And yeah, now we have full content and we can reason with it. And yeah, so tell me the main point in one line. And yeah, so this was fun. I hope you had fun. Let's just check Convex dashboard where you can see function call, failure rates. You can check out data, all the pages that we scraped, all the owners. You can check functions. And we haven't used any kind of cron jobs here, but it was a fun project. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had. Have fun with this. If you have any questions or suggestions for a new project, just reach out on Discord and maybe Twitter or X. And yeah, see you next time.